man was giving a doll a CT scan. He made a startling discovery. This doll clearly shows no signs of life, but the machine showed a complete human skeleton. Inside, even creepier, when the nurse picked up the doll. She discovered that the doll's mouth contained human teeth. This horrifying discovery made Jack realize the doll his wife just bought might have been made from a human body. Realizing something was terribly wrong, they immediately called the police. The officer who came to investigate decided to take the doll back for examination. But what he didn't know was that this doll was cursed. Anyone who kept it close would meet a terrible fate. Sure enough, as soon as the officer's car entered the tunnel, he noticed the doll that should have been in the passenger seat had vanished while he was looking around for it. A little girl suddenly appeared in front of him, but when he got out to check, he was shocked to find the girl he hit was gone. Then he heard a child's crying from under the car. When he bent down to look, he found the little girl trapped in the wheel.
大丈夫か？今車を下げるから。
The story of this doll begins 3 years ago. Lisa had just gotten home from work, suddenly realized my daughter was missing. She immediately called her husband. As soon as Jack heard the news, he rushed home by the time he arrived. Police had surrounded the house, but so far there was still no news about their missing daughter. When Lisa went to do the laundry, she was horrified to find her daughter dead. Inside the machine, a year later, Lisa was at a temple festival when she spotted an exquisite doll. Looking at the doll before her, she saw her daughter's figure that night. Jack came home from work and was surprised to see Lisa smiling for the first time in ages, but when he sat down, he was startled.
そこの公園で骨董市やっててね、高かったけど買っちゃった。
After examining the doll closely, he realized it looked just like their late daughter. So he accepted the existence of this doll, but the arrival of new life changed everything. One day, the baby wouldn't stop crying, so Lisa brought out the doll and placed it next to the baby. Miraculously, the baby stopped crying, but moments later, the baby started crying again. Lisa rushed to the room and picked up the baby, only to discover something horrifying. Hair was wrapped tightly around the baby's neck. Her mother-in-law compared the hair to the doll's. When she saw they were the same length, she threw the doll to the ground in fear. At that moment, Lisa remembered that when she bought the doll, they had given her a box, but they couldn't read the writing on it. Now that they had a baby, they decided to store the doll away. But 5 years later, their daughter was playing when she found a doll in the cabinet. What confused Lisa was when she put the doll away 5 years ago. The doll clearly still has short hair, but now it has grown long hair. Jack looked up the information and found out dolls are sometimes made with real human hair. Even so, how do it explain the nails that grew? Lisa felt uneasy about this, but her daughter loved the doll. She treated it like an older sister and even slept with it every night. One day, a classmate came over to play, but she wouldn't let the girl touch her doll in anger. The girl twisted off the doll's arm and then 2 bite marks appeared on her own arm. After that incident, strange things started happening one night. Her daughter crawled into Lisa's bed, but when Lisa saw her daughter's face clearly, she realized there must be something wrong with the doll, so she threw it in the trash. After coming home, she started making dinner, but the doll she threw away reappeared. She turned to look. The doll was sitting in the bedroom, and what she had been hitting was actually her daughter. Fortunately, it was just a nightmare, but before she could